Hello everyone. So welcome back. In this video we will learn how we can convert a class into a MySQL table. So what I'm trying to say here, if I have created a class, suppose class name is user and it has three properties: username, password and salary. So I want to create one MySQL table that will reflect this entity, and that table name will be the class name, which is user, and column must be the properties of this class. So we can simply create this table using MySQL query, but to generate dynamic query, suppose tomorrow I get another class which has like five properties, then how should I map that class into a real MySQL table? So this we can do using reflection API, and here I'm going to demo the same in today's video. So let's create first that user object from here. New reflection class, and here I will pass that newly created user object. Then I will try to get the properties of this class. So using reflection we can get properties. This will give me all the properties inside this class. Okay, then what I will do, it will give me all the properties. So in our case we have three properties, so let's loop through these properties using for each loop. Properties as key, and value should be property. And here uh, first let's see what is coming here. So if I do dump dollar property, so you can see it is bringing us the property name and from which class it is coming and what is the modifier. So it is actually printing this for the first property. When we create a insert query in MySQL, so what is the syntax for that? So let me create a raw query variable, and here we will start with create table and then table name. So table name we can get from the reflection class. Here we can call get short name, that will give us class class name, and then we start writing the fields of that table, that means column of that table. So here what we will do, we will append the output of this loop into raw query. So raw query dot equal to, and here what I will do, first I will get the property name. So property name we can get from property get name. Okay, so we can get the name, and we need to in property name we will get the name of the property only, but during table creation we also need to provide data type and its length, if it is like a length kind of data type. Okay, So here what we can do, we can also get the value of this property. Get value, and in get value we need to provide the object from which object we need to get the value, right? So if I simply pass any raw object that doesn't have any value, so it will not give me the value of that property. But right now I have created here this user object which where I have passed these values to its properties. To get these properties value, I need to pass here the object name, fully created object. Okay, so now this will give me the property name and value of its property. So if simply I print this raw query here to get now what kind of output I have. So you can see it is giving me create table user and field username varchar 35 primary key, but you can see after that I do not see any space or space and a colon, sorry, a comma which is required for constructing a create table statement. So let me add something here. So see, right now I need to provide comma for each field but not for the last field. So here I can add one condition: if key equal to, or we can say key is less than count dollar properties. So if properties has like three properties, then count should be less than 3. If it is less than 3, then I will be adding a comma after each iteration and one space. And if it is not like if it is like key is equal to count, then what we will do here, we will simply close the parenthesis like this. Okay, so something is not going correct here. So max key will be 2 and 2 will always be less than 3. That's why it's not going to this condition in else condition. So what we can do here, uh, we can say -1, and if we run it again, okay, so now it is perfect. Create table user and field name is username varchar 35 primary key, then second field name is password varchar 255, and salary is integer type. So in this way you can actually parse your entity class into a SQL statement or SQL query where you can generate one insert create table for your class, and this table will have same columns that your class has properties. So this is real use of this reflection API, where you can actually build a logic by reading the class properties and its value, and it can be used in dynamic kind of logic creation. Thank you.